out there. She goes screaming, flies, like a flies at the lights. Every now and then, fight, take a side, with the sides, baby, show and escapade. Let's the arcade, pixelated party, lesson, they unafraid.
Tabletop role-playing game Saturday Shoutout. Let's make some new friends. Good morning, my nerds, and welcome. How are you today? Thanks for joining me. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning here at Site B on the 23rd day of November 2024. This year is rapidly coming to an end. Happy holidays. It's Saturday. And on Saturday, we do what's known as a channel raid. We go out and we try and make new friends in the tabletop role-playing game YouTube community. Maybe I can help some people get some new subs. Maybe some of these people can come over and check me out. Now, as you know, this idea came to me after being a fan of VTubers, VSojo, especially Iron Mouse, Henya, and my Oshi Hakura. So every week I want to give a shout out to one of the VTubers out there who inspire me or who I think is interesting. And VSojo just hired a whole bunch of new VTubers as part of their new Nova program. Many of these are overseas individuals. Some of them won a contest. Some of them are just been around for a while or are finally getting recognition thanks to the raid. If you don't know what a raid is in the terms of the Twitter, Twitch verse, it's when one YouTuber, VTuber, Twitch tuber goes and visits another person's channel and has all their followers follow them to that channel, and they raid. Basically, 100 people suddenly show up on your channel. The hopes is to get that person more attention. So we have our first new one. I don't know anything about her. She's one of the first. Her name is Tasoki Dihatura. Apparently she is a pirate. She has one of the most amazing looking models I've seen. Everybody's saying it's really gorgeous, and whatever she's using to capture her movements and stuff is like one of the best they've seen. So the technology involved in this young lady creating her avatar is very amazing. She's only done like 3 or 4 videos here in America with VSojo. I haven't seen her on a collab yet. She was on a collab last night with Fruit and Hakura, but she didn't say anything. She was just showing off the different things her model could do. So let's wish her some luck. And hopefully she will grow and we will get a chance to see what she's like on the VTube. If she can speak English or she's Japanese, Chinese, Asian only. Who knows? We don't know. If she's a mystery, but welcome to the family, Akatsuki. Can't wait to have you join some of my other ones. Favorite people in that world. Yeah, I wish I was clever enough to do it. All right, moving on to the real reason we're here. Tabletop role-playing games. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new people that we have found that I have never seen before. All of these are brand new to me. I've only had a few minutes to look at them, so let's just go with the very first one and see what we can see. So this is Marcus Has Opinions. Now, the project for the past 2 weeks has been to find tabletop role-playing game channels that focus on smaller games, indie games. They're not just D&D centric. So that's what we're trying to do. So this is Marcus Has Opinions, and he's got some Major League mustache game going on. He's definitely created a character, as you can see.
Right. Some RPG players are daunted by the idea of backstory. Others are fanatical about them. How do we encourage?
So, yep, he's definitely got his character going with his mustache and his beard and his glasses and his hair. He's got the sort of the evil scientist look going. He's got a very calm, soothing voice. He's already hit 200 subscribers. You just got 201, Marcus. And he's got advice on all sorts of different tabletop role-playing games. He's got like 10 videos so far. He's already got 200 subscribers, and he's talking about advice from his 40 years, Shadowdark, Dungeon World, how does magic work, how does adventuring work, how to get people back into role-playing. So for somebody who's only got like 9-10 videos, it looks like he's starting really interesting. I like this one. No world building, no backstories. Just start the player characters on a blank slate and see what they do and build the world around that. That sounds fun. I'd like to try that. For somebody who made his last 2 characters randomly and their backstories was basically created as I was playing them, I can understand that. Because the last 2 characters I rolled everything random, even their background, race, class, everything. It was interesting. One of them worked out perfectly. The other one, not so much. Minotaur Assassin, how does that work? I'm way too large to be sneaky. But then the Minotaur Assassin's whole thing became that he wasn't very good at it because he was so big that he just ended up punching people. Anyway, so yeah, cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff. Great mustache game. Nice, soothing ASMR voice. A lot of stuff going on. Welcome to the family, Marcus. Nice to meet you. Maybe we can talk to each other at some point in time. Always nice to make new friends. Moving on to the next one. We have got Arlentric. Arlentric has 158K subscribers, 372 videos. He's based in Australia. He does a lot of skills and tips. He makes a lot of shorts. He's a short tuber, which seems to be the future of the hobby. Now, I don't know how he gets his shorts to be longer than 15 seconds.
I am so over these goddamn fairies and their fey magic. Well, there's still one thing we haven't tried. Is that right? And what genius are you going to bring to the table this time?
So this is yeah. How do you get your shorts to be a minute long? I can only make mine 15 seconds. I got to figure that out. How you make them, or just he's filming normal videos and then making them look like shorts. Maybe is what he's doing because he got some editing up. His stuff is hilarious, both his short stuff and his long stuff. He does a lot of really interesting stuff with like talking about skills, magic, approaching different scenarios, tips for D&D, how do they play D&D and gaming over in Australia, you know, there's like him and a kangaroo. I don't know, but you don't really need any of my help with 158K subs, but you're getting a sub from me, and who knows, maybe you'll stop by and check out my channel someday. Hello, Arlantic. Your comedy and your goofiness is well appreciated. Also, please tell me how you make minute-long shorts. Moving on. How y'all doing today? It's raining here in Site B, so we're getting our little bit of the what are they calling it now? It was an atomic swirl, then it was bomb cyclone. Now they're calling it a snow bomb. Stop making up names. It's rain. All right, we've got Sharp Mountain Gaming. Sharp Mountain Gaming. Features role-playing game reviews and general gaming advice, and this guy does solo play and Shadowdark. So another person expounding upon the joys of solo role-playing, which seems to be giving a new thing. He also reviews games. There's a review of Sentinels of the Multiverse, Star Trek, a lot of stuff on how to do solo playing. Here's a lot of independent stuff, how to make a solo game. So he does solo games, he does independent games, he does small press games. You notice there's no D&D. We're trying to find people who do non-D&D stuff. Swords and Stones, you remember I reviewed that game and had the creator come on. He's got 648 subscribers, 71 videos. We can get him up to 1,000. Hello, Sharp Mountain Games. Thank you for doing these reviews online and telling us about smaller games like Ironbound and Swords and Stones, and not just being another D&D centric role-playing channel. So let's give him a like, share, and subscribe, and check him out. Help him hit 1,000 subs, and who knows, maybe they'll come on by and check out our channel. That'd be nice. It's always nice to make new friends, find somebody to co-op with, help grow my channel, help grow somebody else's channel, right? That's the whole reason we did this. All right, next up, moving on, we have the Quantum Quill RPG. Ooh, spooky, 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 spooky. And there's another person who's doing solo role-playing game. He's got some Shadowdark. A lot of people doing the Kelsey DM Shadowdark thing. Thanks, Kelsey, for creating the Shadowdark for Shadowdark. So a lot of Shadowdark, a lot of Shadowdark, a lot of independent games, some stuff on painting. So again, here's somebody else who's doing solo role-playing. So thank you, Quantum Quill RPG. Plus, that's just a cool sounding name. It sounds like a magic item. The Quantum Quill. Blah, 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 blah. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Yeah, cool. Check them out. 453 subs, 17 videos. We can get him up to 1,000. Hello, welcome. Let's be friends. Come on by and visit my channel, Quantum Quill. I love the sound of your that name. I like that you're doing Shadowdark stuff. I like that you're not just jumping on the D&D bandwagon like everybody else. And I guess Shadowdark Solo Dark is going to be Kelsey's next $1 million thing. Who knows? I'm always happy whenever Kelsey succeeds. And finally, our last one for the day. Who the hell is beeping me? Is Above the Table. Above the Table, there is another thing called Above the Table that just also went live. So you might want to make sure that you capture your name before they do. I don't know if they've copyrighted it yet. But yeah, Above the Table's got 66 videos. He's got 897 subs. We can get him up to 1,000. And he talks about D&D. And he also talks about independent games. He's got his editing game down good. He looks like Rusoff, Mero, so that's pluses to him. Hey, happy Rusoff Day. A weird, obscure reference to a D&D, a pro wrestler, but yeah. He looks very excitable. Looks like he knows what he's talking about. Does parodies, does humor, does a lot of humor, it looks like. Look at all these little comedic shorts he's done, taking memes and other people's stuff and then turning it into who's beeping me at 8 o'clock in the morning? Okay. Anyways, yeah, so cool. More shorts, more stuff, more solo play, more D&D, more advice, a little bit of sense of humor. Cool stuff. Thank you, Above the Table. Again, good luck with your name, Steven. Reach out to me. Again, there is another group doing the name of their thing called Above the Table. So, Steven, if you haven't copyrighted that name yet, you might want to do it before they come after you. And that's it for this week. These are all the ones. Every one of these, I'll have a link down below. Please check them out. Thank you, each and every one of you, for doing these. Good luck to all our new members of the Shoujo. Good luck to each and every one of you with the holidays coming up. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Arlantic. Thank you, Above the Table. Thank you, Quantum Quill. Thank you, Sharp Mountain Gaming. Thanks for making the hobby world a better place without just filling it with toxic poop like some of the other tubers out there. The more and more of us that get away from that toxicity that the last 2 years and just going back to embracing the silliness of the hobby, the better. Oh, someone's at my door. Hey man, how are you? You want a soda or anything? Oh, I'm good. Thank you. All right, drive careful in the rain. It was UPS. That's who was buzzing me. Anyways, yeah. Maybe we make some new friends. Maybe we make the interweb a little better place before the year over. So leave it a little cleaner than when we got here. I don't know. Maybe this is a failed experiment. I don't know if I've gotten any of these people help with their channels. I don't know if any of these people have come to my channel, but because of this, I made friends with Jeff Gamesbox, right? So that helped. A couple other people have become friends with. So thanks to this, I met Dave Scott, and he sent me all that wonderful stuff for Everyday Heroes. So I feel it's been a success. Maybe it hasn't got me any new subs. Maybe it hasn't helped my channel at all, but it's made me feel better about YouTubing, and it's made me feel more positive, and it's made me feel like I can do this, and maybe I'll never be big as some of those guys with 5, 6, 8, 20, 30 million K subs, but I can do this without being positive or negative, and I can do this by being nice and kind, and I can do this by sharing without trying to dump on people. And I could do this without being a D&D shill. So maybe I'll never be huge, but the goal was always 2001 subs. And that's been the goal for 10 years. I haven't reached it yet, which means I'm probably doing something wrong. And maybe it's time to move on and do something else. I don't know. But no matter what the future of me and the tabletop role-playing game community is going to be, this is the one thing I'm not going to stop doing. Whether next year I am on Twitch or Blue Sky or on, broadcasting from a tin can and a piece of string. Every Saturday, I'm still going to try and find at least one channel to reach out to and say hi to, and at least one VTuber to go, hey, thanks. Thanks for this idea, Iron Mouse. Thank you for inspiring me to be a better person V Sojo. Thank you for inspiring me to be a better gamer. All these people I've met since we started this. So happy holidays, all of you. Take care. Next time I talk to you, we'll have hopefully survived Black Friday. Till next time, it's raining, so stay safe. And say, get off my land.
Television glows, screaming fire, tiger bodies at the lights. Every night you don't fight, favorite sides, vivid sights, veggie shows and escapades. Let's arcade, pixelated party, lesson day unafraid. Karaoke screams, singing themes, heart and sleeves. Anime dreams, brushing seams, city gleams, dancing screams, endless streams, let's extreme Saturday gleams. So our day gleams, so it seems nothing rings. Raise the channel, riot loud, crowd